Barcelona take up their starting position ahead of what will be another manic dash towards the finish line. A finish line beyond which lies pastures substantially greener, substantially more fertile, substantially more lucrative. They really do want to get off to a flyer here. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Alexander-Arnold finds himself offside. Soyuncu gets over and intercepts. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that. He deserves it. He's got to be one of the most exciting players of his generation. What a talent.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Darren Fletcher. Ljungberg. Darren Fletcher. Martinez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He's found a way through.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Now it's Drogba. Alexander-Arnold makes the face-to-face with the... Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Ribery. Davis. Well, they've got it again. It's Kane! Sticks it away! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get it through? Ribery looking to get on the end of this. Ah, that's a fine interception. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's put paid to a promising move. Gently done. Ljungberg. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the hit! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Simplicity itself.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Minutes has been indicated.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Decent hit! Comfortable claim for the keeper. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
And now,
this looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Barcelona are steaming towards victory thanks to 3 first-half goals, which have left the opposition feeling grateful just to get in for a break. Another 45 minutes to come, but the mood in the stands here is very much suggestive that the deal is done. It is 3-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he was quick to react. Robertson cuts it out. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Ribéry. Played into space out wide. Mignon will lay claim to that.
No, again, there's no way through. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, good spread. Struck first time. No, not quite.
Lundberg knew immediately he didn't catch that to his liking, and his face was a picture of dissatisfaction.
Number 21, Neymar.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And he's away. It's run loose here, and the shot's on here. Nice control. And he's on his way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves it. He'll try from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Number 17, Alexander Arnold. Coming on the field, number 20.
Not the best distribution from the keeper.
Number 23.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He's away. That's been cut out. Well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Drogba. He's looking to set free a runner. Rafinha! It goes to show he is human after all. Played back in. No, it's not getting there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but and he's had a hit! And for sure, that was not one of his best. He's had a hit! And that is a truly outstanding save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Goes in for the header! No, he didn't quite hit it right. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dybala!
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and looked very, very threatening.
Drogba, it's Drogba! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
No, that's been intercepted. And it's Wilshere. Neymar in acres of space out wide. And he's there to belt it away. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Dybala. He's one-on-one! Cafu getting this one clear. Now it's Kane. Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Wilshere. Rafinha. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kane, and he was quick to react. Forwards and with intent. Oh, easy pickings there. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, time, excellent interception. And he thumps it clear. Shot, can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And he's heaved it away. Speculative strike. In for the pieces. Goal! Inter! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Inter Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
The pass is intercepted, and it's Neymar. Fiddles it through. Hakimi is charging up on the overlap. Big chance, corner. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Oh, shoot chance! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, just thinking back to the goal again, Peter, when you catch him that well, you know it's destined, and that was struck with real purity.
Things seem to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how...
Can he put it away? And again! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. Ribery duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do...
And the half-time whistle goes. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And the action is back on the way.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the finish! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Inter Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just...
Oh, terrible pass. Nice Dybala. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Now, power or placement? twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
And he's gone looking for safety. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Ribery.
लेट सुबह दे रहा करता है
Davids. Ribery. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Adams deals with that comfortably. Martinez. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And he's managed to get free. Cafu, cross from Cafu, has a shot! And that would have won it.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Mbappe, Barcelona, he's gone for goal. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Inter just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break.
Their method is clear.
That has ended up in no man's land. Played back in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Now it's Drogba. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And he's there to retrieve it.
Minutes has been indicated.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Neymar looking to run onto it. He is through here. That should get the job done. And we're done. Barcelona were in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising. Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are out to perform. So it's down to business here. Vitz, expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's the clearance. Oh, good look ball. And here's Mbappe, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. And he's being shifted off it. Vitz. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao. He's having a go. He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, there first. And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Barcelona still without a single shot on target.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ribéry. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Tomori did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that. Tomori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. It's a lovely, neat pass, and he was quick to react.
Yeah.
Cleared without complication. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Rafael Leao providing an outlet on that flank. That's going to go a long way. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Rafael Leao. Darren Fletcher. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vitz. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really...
Has a look and has a go. Well, now it's a race for... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Defending of the desperate variety. Gives it back. And it's Beckham. And now the hit! Oh, split-second reaction. Beckham is offering a right smile there. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos has a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Corner number 3 coming up. Roberto Carlos with and the finish! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. He's had a hit! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
Look, a little variation can't hurt here because they've got no previous.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence.
The attendance for this match.
Oh, super fine.
649.
Ljungberg. Roberto Carlos. And still we await the first breakthrough. Rafael Leao. Now it's Mbappe. Danger averted for now. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Mbappe.
You have to expect that from everyone now. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That is a great pick out. Mbappe! It's in! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner, unstoppable.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Always onto this.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Ribery is wide and looking to get onto this. Dybala! Rafael Leao. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Dybala. Kane.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Martinez. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. And time is up. So in the end, 1 goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end.
Look, I think a draw might have been a much fairer result today. It's just
It is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Good spot, he's seen the run, and he's managed, and Ribéry! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Real chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's had a hit! And he was quick to get it clear again. He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the rest.
Corner number 2 then. Kane with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, this is shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Works it forward. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's nice. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kane! Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And that's played in low. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. He's found a way through. It's one. It's there. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And that pass has been well intercepted. And here's Mbappe. And he's been shifted off it. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries a shot! No mistake! A goal at a really telling moment. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well seen. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nicely intercepted. Interesting. Kane! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Szoboszlai. He's looking to set free a runner. And the counter is on. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. Yamal! They've scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's hoisted clear. Speculative strike. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Danny Olmo. Ball has bounced loose now. Elise.
Elise really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Ribery. Drogba. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's going for goal! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Ljungberg. It's a good foot in there. Brahim Diaz in acres of space out wide. He's shifting through. He rises! Now, who's going to be first to this? Davis clears. Oh, good-looking ball. Got a shot away! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona have their third corner. And it's going to be another one. So their fourth corner of the game. Szoboszlai plays it short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Fletcher.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Ribery. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Pretty robust defending.
And that will be it. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like Drogba! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Costa Curta deals with that comfortably. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a chance to shoot! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's Kane!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And it's Drogba. Now it's Dybala. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Vinicius Junior. Maradona! And he has kept it out somehow.
Maradona actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Gets his head on it. Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Kimmich instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ljungberg. Bellingham. Maradona. Chance to finish. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Maradona clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. Drogba with the clear. He's going for goal! Oh, bang on target. So, third corner of the game. Fletcher is there, and he struck first time. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Kimmich promptly onto that, and that is that. Maradona was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Dybala! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Darren Fletcher. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Neymar. And that interception was most necessary. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Engages and forces him off the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, there's the clearance.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's really well manoeuvred. Into stoppage time. Very little left on it. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And it's half-time here. It's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a red. Oh, what has happened? It's fallen kindly here! Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Turns and goes back. And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he has shown him a yellow card. Oh, he's bustling for chance!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, and that is really good tenacity. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Kane tries to clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh no circumventing this opponent.
The attendance for this match
Ribery
is
had a really good go at breaking
32,306.
through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Bayer Leverkusen really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And the pass is intercepted. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Oh, just there's the shot! Oh, the ball's up and it's come back out to him. That's going to go a long way. He's tried one!
Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's got away. Beckham.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ball is over the line. That was good alertness. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It's a sweet ball, that. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Suarez. Nicely intercepted. Taken back almost at once. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Deftly away. Drogba. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Throw in. Threads one in, and Dijk makes the interception.
Look, it's a run defences dislike, but the timing.
And he'll shoot here. That was superb goalkeeping.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
Messi. Foden. It's a loose ball. And he's following up. Goal! Barcelona! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Nicked it back promptly. And the shot! It's loose net. Speculative strike. That comes as a mighty relief. And it's Davis. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Davis.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Tomori is there and he can get that clear. Barcelona with the corner. There first. He rises!
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we hit half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And now the hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi plays it short. Mbappe. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. That was good alertness. Ribery. Kane. It's run loose here. It's a great ball. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Fletcher.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Back in possession and ready to go again. Mbappe. Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning.
He'll try from distance. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Barcelona just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And they win it back again. That's good running with the ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. Tomori spots it and intercepts. And he can clear it away.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and
It's one! And yes, it's there! Do not write them off! Back they come! How very smart. He just got it right.
yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Barcelona surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, that's well spotted. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. 2 minutes to be added on.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball.
So that's it. It is all over. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. A share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. And there's Green and Shevchenko! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
We're talking fine margins, very fine margins.
Now it's Ribery. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Danny Olmo. He's picked his way through. And that should get the job done. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And that's gone loose. Kagawa! Oh, screamer! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Kane, it's Kane! Roberto Carlos.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. Goes in for the header. They've done it. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Di Maria providing an outlet on that flank. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Looks for the finish. And that's caused a worry or two.
Carlos usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
That's good play. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Played back in. Oh, shooting chance! That's a half-decent try.
Kagawa really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Ribery. And he was quick to react. The referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Look, Peter, this isn't good. Their body language is not encouraging, and the manager must have a major verbal impact,
Just a quick
or
announcement,
else.
and an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
And we're off again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done. but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Great hit!
That has been knocked clear.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And here's a chance. Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos with the short one.
Oh, that's such a good...
Seeks to shoot. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Back when it goes. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 4 coming up here. They've played it short. Played out towards the right wing. And a shot! Just off target.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
The attendance for this match was
Played it back.
70,987.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
He's got full. And more and more and more. And surely that settles it.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control. And Shevchenko. Davis. Ljungberg. Drogba. Khan catches it safely. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Lisandro Martinez with the clearance. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He won't be happy with that one. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's well spotted. Roberto Carlos. Van Basten. Good driving run. Deflected behind for a corner kick. They're up to 5 corners now. Dybala clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pinches it off him. Lisandro Martinez promptly onto that. Got a shot away. It's a loose ball. Davis with the clearance. And it's Belletti. Dani Olmo in acres of space out wide. Tomori gets it away. Oh, perfectly measured that. No, again, there's no way through.
Added minute has been
Spread
indicated.
it left. 4 added minutes on the board. Di Maria has it in a wide position. That has earned a reprieve for the top. And now the hit! No, he's missed it. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players.
So the wait is over. We can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. As you can see, we've already started here. Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. That's been intercepted. Over to the left. Ljungberg. Drogba. Dybala. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Romario. Well, that's well spotted.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. Drogba. Stood up well to him there. And it's Messi. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Kaka. Romario looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's nice. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Now it's Zico. It's Zico! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Romario. It could be in here. Romario! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Owen. Now it's Zico. It's Zico! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Zico really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, easy pickings there. And that is as far as they're going to go. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's picked out the run. He's beaten the last man. Shapes to shoot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. At half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're straight back at it. And great chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. And it's Owen.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kaká. Zico. Barcelona still this single goal behind. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ljungberg. Danger averted for now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Played back in. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave. Zico! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Owen. Great defending, strong and determined. Romario. That's a shade optimistic.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Davis cuts it out. Martinez. Oh no, that was never going to make it. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are...
Antibona! There it is! Dying minutes, and we're all square again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And that's been won straight back. Gerrard. And here's from Mario. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And time is up. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had...
One of those days in football that really disappoints, the intertwining plots and subplots which mess with our heads. One of the most dreaded days, of course, the fight against relegation, and it all rests on the outcome of 90 minutes of football to which we are all about to bear witness. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Tries to get it clear. He's having a hit! Now it's Drogba. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Ljungberg. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Ribéry, Drogba. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vicario catches it safely. Tomori kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It'll be a throw-in. Byrne cuts out the pass. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Caicedo. Now he's off and running. Kane. Darren Fletcher. Ljungberg! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Oh, that's a key interception. Lisandro Martinez cuts it out. Plays a sharp little ball here. Ljungberg! Well, now it's fallen kindly here. Goal!
Barcelona! The ultimate pick-me-up moment the team so needed.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, I think for them to get their noses in front away from home is brilliant, but these home fans will demand a response.
That's a throw. And the pass is intercepted. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Rodri. David Villa pinches it off him. We are into stoppage time. Adams makes the interception. And the whistle goes for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break.
Just a
1-0.
today. Please refrain.
Some first half thoughts?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the
Here's
field.
the start of the second half.
Number 9.
Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Now that's well seen too. The less said about that pass, the better. And that's another good win of the ball. It's Drogba! It's anyone's ball now. Khan will lay claim to that.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting.
Speculative strike. Sporting appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
550.
And he was quick to react. Lampard providing an outlet on that flank.
Sporting are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ribery, it's a mighty effort. Upamecano getting this one clear. Nicked it back promptly. Lisandro Martinez gets across to intercept that. No, that was never going to make it. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a little off target. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Drogba gets flagged offside.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
That's headed upfield. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's intervened well there. Barcelona striving to prolong their stay at this level, and they are just about doing it for now.
Yeah, a massive result if they can pull this off for so many reasons. I just hope the nerves won't be the spoiler.
Ribery gets into some space. And they've got a throw. And he's had a hit. Burn clears. And that may well be that. That is that. Barcelona have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. And so Barcelona just one objective: to survive. Something that they will achieve only if they avoid defeat today. It sounds simple enough, but it is certainly not inevitable. There is a lack of comfort, there is a certain unease, but it is within their hands. They must do it for themselves. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Barcelona cannot afford. There's the shot! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's managed to get rid. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that is a little undercooked. Already through the middle. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Torres. Torres showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. David Villa. He's away. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. David Villa. Big chance! He has done
it! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
It's one! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, he's got to do better than that, surely.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
David Villa, Tomori cuts out the pass. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a sharp pass. Pirlo, a true great in every sense of the word. Fernando Torres, brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he was alert to it. And the whistle goes for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And they win it back again. Now that's well seen too. Maradona. And the shots! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 9. David Villa.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Maradona. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 22.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
71,649.
Montiel spots it and intercepts. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Darren Fletcher. Pass is just off target. Maradona. He's played him through. He's beaten the last man. And he's there to belt it away. He's in a good position here. He could be in here. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. It is no contest. It is a landslide. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And here's Maradona. Terrific header. Not the worst header in the world, but nothing comes of it. Barcelona could well be gone soon. Relegation now reality, almost an inevitability.
Well, you can never say never, but this looks like Neverland now.
Back into the middle. Kane! It's a goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Roberto Carlos, Cristiano Ronaldo,
5 minutes at a
and
time.
smartly reclaimed. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's taking no chances there. And we're done. Barcelona are down, and that will hit the park. Your reflections then, Jim?
Barcelona certainly will have plenty.
Barcelona can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Deftly done. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi gets flagged offside. He can run onto that. Nunez! Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Drogba. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he was quick to react. Good spot. He's seen the run. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Bergkamp. That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I know people are probably going to knock me as being biased towards my trade, but when you have someone like this fella, Josko Guardiola, on your side, it's hard not to pick him out. Such an
Ljungberg! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ljungberg is offering a wry smile there.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, that's a key interception. Rodri, Tomori gets over and intercepts.
Rudiger
Gets it away. Drogba. It's Drogba! And he's really put himself on the line here. Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Davis makes the interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he thumps it clear. Taken back almost at once. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ljungberg. That is ended up in no man's land. Rodri.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's got away. Has a shot. Great strike. But the keeper's equal to it. And it's been taken short. Some good work on the right flank here. And that's been intercepted. And the first half is done. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. And smartly reclaimed. De Gea getting this one clear. Darren Fletcher. Dybala. Oh, the ball's come loose. Ribery! And that is wildly off target.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
The attendance for this match was...
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is Ribery!
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's been cut out, well played. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nicked it back promptly. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Kane, he has found the way through. Good, strong hand by the keeper. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Kane! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Pedri. Always onto this. It's Neymar! He's got a goal! Finally the breakthrough.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
So the first goal of the game.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nunez! And that would have been game, set and match.
Nunez really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Zé Roberto plays it short. Chance! Oh, and that should have been two.
Rodri really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Corner number 3 coming up. Drogba clears.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
And it's Ribery. And Ribery!
Yallah
A
kurtar.
wonderful effort all by himself.
Ribery can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Costa Curta.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Bergkamp. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, efforts, at times effervescence, but...
এক অবস্থার ভিতরে পড়ছি। আল্লাহু আকবার। Allah.
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And here's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's been cut out. Well played. Played out to the left flank. Ribery going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That pass has been well intercepted. Croatia have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, played right into his path. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Ljungberg. Costa Curta.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's fabulous. He's having a go.
Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with right. They won it back and a bit hard.
Croatia have taken the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
quite squeezed that one through. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Bale. Platini. That is a great pick out. Fallen! In he goes again! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched.
Got a shot away. Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Messi. And he'll shoot here. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
That was good pressing. Forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ljungberg is wide and looking to get onto this.
2 added minutes has been
Well, he certainly
allocated.
wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Ljungberg, Dybala, shapes to shoot! And the referee brings the first half to a close. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona were desperate for the half-time whistle. A regroup and a rethink is imperative to rescue this.
Smoking is only allowed in areas shown in this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
And he's had a hit! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Ljungberg!
You
Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. Well read. The danger is averted. He's looking wide. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The attendance
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And Dybala! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ribery! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Ribery really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Croatia applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And he's intervened well there. Oh, time, excellent interception. Darren Fletcher. Wan-Bissaka kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, no joy this time. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ribery in acres of space out wide. Cleared without hesitation. Mbappe. Bale. Platini. Oh, super find. He's found a way through. Great chance! And more and more and more. And they are cruising away. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Croatia lost themselves into a 3-goal lead. And it's Messi. Bale. Messi. Now it's Kane. Now it's Kane. And that interception was most necessary. And Dybala! And he's lifted it over. Oh, nicely intercepted. Darren Fletcher.
Added time.
Davis spots it and intercepts. Now it's Kane. Now it's Ribery. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Platini. Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's in plenty of space here. Baresi cuts out the pass. Jim, what do you think when you see Beckham?
Where do I start? Winner, hard worker, great footballing brain, set-piece expert, magic right foot, and leader.
So what is he most of all?
Well, from the list previously mentioned, winner.
Settle for that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
भूल खेली बराबर
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, what a ball he's in here! Now that is a hefty challenge. And he's managed to get rid, engages and forces him off the ball. Beckham. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That has been cut short. It's been shipped out wide. De Roberto. He's found a way through. Still goalless. Now it's Ribery. Now it's Kane. Kane is on his own.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a nicely measured pass. Good read, needed to be. Kane.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Manchester United are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems.
He's tried one! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he was quick to react. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh no, what has happened here?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Please turn towards the screen.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And we're underway again. So neither side has yet broken through. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Drogba. Can he spark a counter here? Manchester United needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ah, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Drogba.
The attendance
Wirtz
for this match
looks to
was
get on the end of this.
7,550.
Wirtz providing an outlet on that flank. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but
Has a look and has a go. Gave it a go, but off target.
well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
Tomori spots it and intercepts. Beckham spread out to the left. And that is a little undercooked. No, that was never going to make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shakes to shoot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Ljungberg. Oh, red. Nice interception. Neuer with the clearance.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
White promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Ribery. He's got away, and he welcomes it in. Oh, shooting chance! Their attempts, just the wrong outcome.
एक गोल हुए नहीं.
Substitution in progress.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
Baresi getting this one clear. What a throw in.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
So that's it. It is all over. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome inevitable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most...
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Forwards and with intent. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that looks a decent ball. He's through here. Ljungberg. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That is good alertness. Rummenigge. Shifted upfield. Driving on and making good progress. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet because neither attack has turned up.
Rummenigge. Cleared without complication. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Vinicius Junior really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Now, decent hit! Poor robust challenge. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, that's ambitious. Good strike, quite an alarm. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that has been knocked clear.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Vinicius Junior. It looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
India have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will...
Vinicius Junior! Oh, a very decent attempt. And they win it back again. Rummenigge. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Davis is there to clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's not getting any further than that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vicario has that under control. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Dybala. And here's Maradona. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adams looking to penetrate opposition lines. Beckham. Oh, he's found shapes to shoot. It's in. And with that goal comes comfort. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And yes, it's him again. And the finish. Oh, the ball's run loose and it's come back out to him. Oh, has fallen kindly here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
71,550.
Ljungberg. India have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ribery. Now it's Ribery. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And the shot! It's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Now, power or placement? And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Dybala has been caught there, it's foul. There's a quick free kick, now it's Ribery. Davis. Ljungberg! Rummenigge. Yamal. And it's Maradona. It's a good run down the right. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And a header! Oh, taken with style. Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important.
And here's a chance. And that would have won it.
Maradona really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And he's managed to get rid.
India can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Ribery, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely aimed pass.
There will be 3 minutes.
Aimed
added
beyond
time.
the defence. Now it's Maradona. He's picked his way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And that's it. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. Whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, they've been found.
आगे चलिए अच्छा
So the wait is over. We can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, a world-famous Old Trafford. So it's down to business here. Now it's Haaland. And he can clear it away. No, he's not going to get any further than that. He's had it nicked away. Ljungberg. Oh, it's come loose. Dybala! Just a fraction high.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. Maybe the target really should have been hit.
And he's intervened well there. Tomori gets over and intercepts.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And there's green grass ahead of him. Tomori kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's really well cleared. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, that's well spotted. That has been slung wide. Ribery is in a really good position out wide. Bit too much weight on the pass. Costa Curta gets it clear. Oh, he's found support out wide. Kvaratskhelia. Cleared away. Throw in. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And how about that for a volley? Executed to perfection.
Oh, that's great thinking and wonderful improvisation. He had to reshape quickly to make the perfect connection.
Number 6, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Manchester United are in front now. The game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
He won't be happy with that one. And it's Kane.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ribery. Ødegaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And a header! And he welcomes it in. Now this could be it. It's Drogba! It's there! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit. That next goal now is absolutely crucial. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good...
Kane! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Odegaard. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Minutes has been indicated.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And through to the goalkeeper. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Barcelona head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Messi.
Barcelona get the second half going.
Number 21, Neymar.
Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's
Shot a goal! They score!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That pass has been well intercepted.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. That's just playing it safe and simple.
The attendance for this
So
match
we've reached
is
the hour mark.
72,300.
Kvaratskhelia. Davis. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Kane.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's got away. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please. Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's a pretty loose pass. And he's quick to snatch it back. Ribery. And that's a throw-in. Davis. That has not gone well. That has ended up in no man's land. Now that's well seen too. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Costa Curta gets it away. Now it's Dybala. Kane. Decent hit! And that could have brought them level.
I can't hide away from how important that was.
And he cuts out the supply. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, there's the clearance. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Lacking. And the referee brings it to a close. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply, they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.